Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about Chainlink and how it just busted through two all-time resistance lines that have been keeping it down for months on end. If that sounds good to you, make sure you scrap that subscribe button down below. Also watch the entire video to see what my predictions are on Chainlink. Now, let's jump right on into the video. As we jump right on in to this longer term time frame chart, you can see that Chainlink has broken out of its long-term resistance line that has held us back all the way since June of 2019. Now I have two longer-term charts that I want to look at for Chainlink that could be two possible patterns, but they actually just both broke out to the upside, which is very, very exciting because now we have almost broken out of that all-time high. We pretty much just have this wick to worry about now. And once we get past this wick, it is pure price discovery. We've made a new local high, eclipsing this past level here at about 490. And now we just need to eclipse this further upside wick before we blast off into price discovery. Who knows how high it's gonna go. I'm gonna do my prediction later on in the video. That sounds good to you, make sure you watch the entire video. Now let's jump on back into this chart. We had this long-term ascending triangle that kind of held us back all the way since back here. We had a few dips below, but these were kind of capitulation events that, you know, we have to look the other way of, especially this big one over here. We know why that one happened, right guys? Let's not talk about this. Let's get past that because we have absolutely taken off ever since then, going from almost $1.03 all the way up to now $5.60. So pretty much a 4x in the last 3 months for Chainlink. Now, it's this green resistance line held us back all the way back here, and we got a bounce off of it here. We also had a bounce off it for the last about 3 months or so. This whole time we bounced off of it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and now have blasted through the upward resistance line, which just came back all the way from over here. Now I have, on this chart, I have this drawn as an ascending triangle. You could also look at this as a possible symmetrical triangle, which I have it drawn this way. In both instances, they both broke out to the upside, which is extremely bullish for Chainlink, guys. I like looking at it more in this way because you don't really, in this one, you're kind of cutting off the wick. So, I mean, a lot of people says, oh, you're cutting through the wicks, you're cutting through the wicks. Sometimes it's better to cut through the wicks and sometimes it's better to measure from the actual wick. If we get from the actual wick, you can see from here we got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touches, and then we broke through it. And we'll go into this part in just a second, guys. But on the bottom side, we had a touch here. We draw this straight up. We had 2 touches, 3 touches. We broke through it because of the capitulation event that we're not going to speak the name of back in March. And we got to hit it as resistance, came back down, and then actually broke through it, came back down, and then touched it as support. It's that support and resistance flip. We talk about it in every video, guys. It's the how you can see if something is bullish and bearish, whether the previous supports turn into old resistances or the previous resistances turn into new supports. As you can see here, guys, we got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. Just kind of this trend line that has continued all the way back since May 2019. As you can see, once we broke through this symmetrical triangle here, we broke straight through it, came back down, touched it as support, and actually continued on the way up, which is extremely bullish because we actually confirmed the old resistance line as new support right here, guys, and we're continuing the uptrend. We got a pretty big wick on the top of this, so this could be almost it for the day, possibly. It could go a little higher, but I mean, that's pretty sizable dildo candle, whatever you want to call it, right there. So we'll see what happens. This looks like an extremely bullish setup because, like I said, once we can break this about $6.36 mark, It's pretty much price discovery. There's no more support and resistances. It's pretty much just FOMO, which is extremely, extremely bullish. Now, the next thing I want to kind of look at is a shorter term time frame that Chainlink actually broke out of, guys. It wasn't just this long-term time frame, it was also the shorter term time frame. As you can see here, we were in this ascending triangle pattern. We're gonna get rid of the ad because I don't pay for ads. I'm cheap. I invest all my money in Bitcoin and I'm buying anything else. I'm just kidding, guys. I actually do a lot of other stuff besides Bitcoin. But anyways, we're gonna jump back into the chart here. You can see we're in this ascending triangle where we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on the bottom and 1, 2, 3 touches on the top. And then we ended up actually breaking out. I could see it be possible for us to come back down and possibly retest about this $4.94 mark. That's very, very possible. We're actually getting another bounce up here, which is very, very bullish. Pretty crazy actually, because we already got a huge run up here of over 10% today. But we could be seeing an even higher markup here, guys. So this is the shorter term time frame. This is on the hourly since about June 17th. This is about a 3-week pattern that has been playing out here, guys. So let me guys think about the longer term and the shorter term time frames. Are they both bullish to you? Because all I'm seeing is bullish shines here, guys. If there was bearish, I'm not a perma bull. If there was a bearish shine, I would point it out. But there really is nothing bearish in Chainlink. Chainlink is one of the most bullish cryptos that I am bullish on. For me, it pretty much goes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink are my top 3 positions right now. It's just Chainlink, like I said, once it breaks its all-time high, it's pretty much price discovery. Same thing as Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin passes 20K, it's price discovery. Who knows how high it can go? That's when all the FOMO sets in. And Chainlink is pretty much almost there, and the Bitcoin bull market hasn't really even started for the most part yet. So just think about that. Once Bitcoin eclipses its all at 20K, Link is probably already going to be in its price discovery. So we don't even know how high it's actually going to go. It's already be in price discovery once Bitcoin gets to that point, guys. Let's switch on over to the last thing I want to look at for Link, and that is this kind of fractal. This is the old fractal that was playing out the last time Chainlink was in its consolidation before it had its breakout. As you can see, it's literally the exact same pattern that is playing out now. That played out the last time before Link actually broke out, guys. It's pretty insane how it's playing exactly the same. This time it went a little more parabolic to start out, but I think the thing we don't talk about in March is playing a huge, huge role in that. So we have to see what actually happens, because if this never happened here, we could already be a little bit higher, but obviously that did happen. We're not going to speak the name of it once again, but it's playing out pretty much exactly the same. Let me know what you guys think about Link in the comment section below. I'm so hyped up that we're actually starting to get some volatility back in the market, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum. Everything had a really good day today. I'm hoping it's not just a one-day wonder, as I call it, and we actually get some momentum built up here. Hopefully it doesn't take some big news to absolutely catapult Bitcoin, because that could be a while. Hopefully it's just like the hodlers hodling and new people coming in, buying up coins. We have Grayscale buying up coins. So hopefully that's just kind of the catalyst to, pump it up. We had the Kanye news that Kanye is running for president. He's a big fan of Bitcoin. That could be a huge catalyst down the road. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully we can just start the bull market before any kind of catalyst is needed. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the subscribe button. It motivates me to make videos every single day for you guys. Besides the 4th of July, I know we didn't make one the last weekend, but it is what it is. We gotta have fun outside. Get outside, enjoy life. Don't stare at the charts all day. Buy, hodl, wait for 2021 to be over, and I promise you guys will be happy. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.